Do you remember our story from last night, little one? We learned about Cain and Abel, the two brothers who gave presents to God. Abel gave his very best lamb with a happy heart, and God was so pleased. But Cain became jealous and made a very sad choice. God still loved Cain and wanted to help him, just like God loves everyone. Even when people make mistakes, God never stops caring for them. Tonight, we're going to hear about a very special man named Noah, who lived many, many years after Adam and Eve's family grew bigger and bigger. Long ago, there lived a kind man named Noah. Noah had a gentle voice and warm, twinkling eyes. Every morning, Noah would wake up and say, "Good morning, God. Thank you for this beautiful day." Noah lived with his wife and his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives too. They had a cozy home with gardens full of colorful flowers. Noah loved to take care of animals. "Hello, little lamb," he would say. "Good morning, friendly cow. How are you today, chirping birds?" But you know what made Noah extra special? While other people had forgotten about God, Noah remembered to talk to God every single day. He would pray, "Dear God, I love you. Please help me be good and kind." One day, God had something very important to tell Noah. The people in the world had become mean and unkind to each other. They had forgotten all about God's love. They were hurting each other and not sharing or caring anymore. God felt very sad about this. It was like when you see your friends fighting and being mean. It makes your heart hurt, doesn't it? God's heart was hurting because people weren't being loving anymore. So God said to Noah, "Noah, I need to wash the whole world clean with rain, like giving the earth a great big bath. But I want to keep you and your family safe because you love me and are kind to others." Noah looked up at the bright blue sky with fluffy white clouds. Rain? A big washing? Noah didn't quite understand, but he trusted God completely. Noah felt a little worried in his tummy. God was asking him to do something very big and different. "Build a great big boat," God said. "Make it as long as 1.5 football fields and as tall as a 4-story house." Noah scratched his head. He lived far from the ocean. Why would he need such a big boat on dry land? And how could he possibly build something so enormous? It seemed impossible, like trying to carry an elephant. Other people started to point and laugh. "Look at silly Noah," they giggled. "Building a big boat where there's no water. How funny." This made Noah feel embarrassed and lonely. Sometimes doing what God asks isn't easy, even for grown-ups. But then Noah remembered something wonderful. God had always taken care of him before. When he was little, God had kept him safe. When he was hungry, God had given him food. When he was sad, God had comforted him. "I may not understand everything," Noah said to himself, "but I know God loves me. If God says to build a boat, then I'll build the most beautiful boat ever." So Noah got his hammer. Tap, tap, tap. He gathered wood and nails. His family helped him too. "We'll work together," said his wife with a warm smile. Every day, little by little, the big boat began to grow. Even as the boat got bigger and bigger, Noah sometimes felt worried. The boat was enormous now, so tall and long and wide. But still no rain came. The sun kept shining, and the sky stayed blue. People laughed even more. "Noah's silly boat is still sitting on dry ground," they called out. Some days, Noah felt tired and wondered if he was doing the right thing. Building such a big boat was hard work, and his arms were sore from all the hammering and sawing. Then one morning, something amazing happened. All the animals started coming toward Noah's boat, and there were so many. 2 by 2, they came walking, flying, and hopping. Stomp, stomp, came the elephants, swinging their long trunks. Roar, said the lions, but they were gentle lions. Tweet, tweet, sang the colorful birds. Moo, said the cows. Even tiny ants marched in neat little lines. Noah's eyes grew wide with wonder. Look, he called to his family. God is sending all the animals to us. They know it's time to get on the boat. Noah felt his heart fill up with joy and excitement. God really was taking care of everything. All the animals climbed aboard. The tall giraffes, the striped zebras, the hoppy rabbits, and even the tiny mice. The boat became like the most wonderful zoo ever. Then, pitter, patter, the first raindrops began to fall. It's raining, Noah laughed with joy. God kept his promise. The rain got heavier and heavier until it was like being inside a gentle, splashing waterfall. The big boat began to float. Up, up, up it rose on the water. Inside, Noah's family was safe and cozy. The animals were happy too. The lions purred like big cats. The birds sang sweet songs, and even the monkeys played quietly. For many days, they floated safely on the water while God washed the whole world clean. Then one day, the rain stopped. The sun peeked out from behind the clouds, and Noah sent out a dove. The little dove came back carrying a green leaf. Land, Noah cheered. When they finally stepped off the boat, God painted the most beautiful rainbow across the sky. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple stripes of color. This rainbow is my promise, God said gently. I will always love and take care of my children. Sweet little one, just like Noah, we can always trust God, even when we don't understand everything. God loves you so much and will always take care of you, just like he took care of Noah and all those animals on the big boat. Now close your eyes and imagine that beautiful rainbow. God's love surrounds you like those bright, gentle colors. Rest peacefully, knowing that God is watching over you tonight and always. Sweet dreams, dear child. Good night.